Welcome back everyone, I am Saptaparni from BioLive. Hope all of you are doing very well. So in today's video, we are going to discuss about the difference between two terms of biochemistry. One is diphosphate and another one is bisphosphate. So if you are a student of biochemistry or zoology or botany, you may have heard about these two terms. Okay. Now both the diphosphate, the di word, and in bisphosphate, the bis word, both means two. Okay, so there are two phosphate groups, but how these two phosphate groups are located, based upon that these two terms are different. Okay, in case of diphosphate, we can see two phosphate groups are bound to each other in a single compound. Okay, let's take an example to easily understand this. ADP or adenosine diphosphate. Here you can see this is the ribose sugar. This is the adenine or the nitrogen base. Okay, and these are the two phosphate groups. This is one phosphate group and this is another phosphate group. Okay, and these two phosphate groups are attached with each other. Okay, so they are bounded with each other. Okay, with a POP linkage. So this kind of compound where two phosphate groups are bound with each other, and as a diphosphate, when they bind with the other part of the compound, then that kind of compound is known as diphosphate. Okay, so it is adenosine diphosphate. When there are three phosphate groups, we call it adenosine triphosphate, and if there is a single phosphate group, we call it adenosine monophosphate or AMP. Okay, now coming to bisphosphate. In case of bisphosphate, there is also two phosphate group present, but here the two phosphate groups are present at different locations on the same molecule. Okay, so see, this is an example of bisphosphate, the fructose 1,6-bisphosphate. You have heard about this molecule in glycolysis pathway. Here see, fructose is a C6 carbohydrate, okay, or monosaccharide. So on the first carbon moiety, you can see a phosphate group is attached, and on the sixth carbon moiety there is another phosphate group attached. Okay, so there is two phosphate groups, but both the phosphate groups are attached at different location. Okay, so that is why they are known as bisphosphate. They are known as bisphosphate. Okay, so whenever the two phosphate groups are attached with each other, then they are called as diphosphate, and whenever two phosphate groups are attached at different location in the same molecule, they are known as bisphosphate. Okay, so this is the basic difference between diphosphate and bisphosphate in biochemistry. I hope this video will be useful for you, and if you find this video useful, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe the channel for more such videos. Thanks for watching and happy learning.